guys, happy Thursday or Friday to you guys. How was your day? My day. Apparently, I guess allergies affects my coughing. I had a pretty good day. During lunch, I went to a card shop with my coworker. And I picked up some Digimon cards. They were selling 10 cards, like they were selling books. So 10 cards for $1. So I was like, ooh. So I literally spent like an hour with my coworker and we were just going through Digimon cards and like trying to find some really good ones. The difference between me and my coworker is he's trying to build a deck. Me, I just picked cards that I thought were pretty. So I picked up 60 cards. So I spent $6, which is pretty nice. I'll post a picture of that eventually. But now that I look at it, I'm like, I bought 60 cards. And for any of you that were here during that hand cam stream I did a long time ago where I was sorting my Digimon cards, I basically have to redo the whole thing. I am actually quite excited for next month with 3 full years of Crypta. Yay! Gotta make a badge for that. I ran 2 new decks on Tuesday night and they went so well. Oh, let's go. Did you win? Let's see. I'm back at... Where am I? Oh, I'm in the Bright Frown House. Okay, that's right. I went and grinded a little bit after last stream. So we're stronger now. I believe... Let's see. We have some side quests I think we need to do.
Here we go.
Okay. I remember that hand cam with the Digimon cards. Yeah, that was already like a year ago, wasn't it? That's crazy. I didn't save any VODs of it or anything. Divine Delivery. Okay, so I did accept it, but wait, what is the red on it that says? Deadline short. Okay, so I have to do it like right now before we leave. I won all 4 games, yeah, but it was just with a friend. I mean, hey, a win is a win. What are the details of this mission? Deliver a letter to boss. Okay. Why is this one green? I think we're gonna have stuffy Crypta today. My nose is so stuffed. Oh, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. Did something happen? What's with the luggage? Well, actually... I've seen more than one handcap stream with Digimon cards. That's right, I did 2. I remember I did, like... what was it? I did red and yellow. And then I did green, blue, purple... Or I did the rest of them on a second stream. I remember it took me 2 streams to do it because I had so many red and yellow cards. And I was like, fudge, I'm gonna need another stream.
Really? That's worrying. Yeah, you should hurry. I know it's not in Estelle's nature to wait. Well, we'll be going now.
I don't know if it's Eliza, Elisa. I'm gonna assume Elisa. I can never tell with this specific name.
Elisa, is something bothering you? Maybe it's just me, but you seem a bit down.
Yeah, is something troubling you?
You two can see right through me, huh? Yeah, the truth is, I am a bit worried about something. I've been trying to come up with some new ideas for new menu items at our shop.
A bed. I don't remember. Did I do this quest last time? This doesn't feel familiar to me. Maybe I did, but I don't remember. You did Digimon cards on the first year as well? I did? Did I have more than one handcap? Oh, the first year. You mean my birthday? Technically, that was my 2nd year streaming. That's right. I did show off some of my birthday cards on my birthday. And then the following year, I did... the organization. You know, guys, low-key, it's gonna be crazy. This month, it's gonna be 4 years since I started streaming.
Each time I go, I feel like there's something new on the menu, but it's always delicious.
That's right. You're a real regular here, huh, Shira? Hell yeah! Even though my first year was really, like, spotty, because My first year streaming, for anyone that's new, I did like maybe a consistent first 2 months, and then I took a break, and then another consistent 2 months, and then I took another break. And it was like super on and off. So my first year of streaming was like kind of whatever. But my second year of streaming was a lot more consistent in branding. And then these past couple years, I've just been like chilling because I'm not trying to be like a big gamer or streamer. I like how things are.
That's right. Thanks for your continued business. Well, let me explain a bit. All the employees pitch in ideas for new menu items. Then we all judge and decide on the best one. Until now, I've just been helping out and watching from the sidelines. But this time, I'll be participating.
Wow, that's great. Do you already have a menu idea in mind? 6 more to go minimum? 10 years of streaming? Well, depends on where I am 6 years from now. Almost finished up the stream today. Starry, hello, welcome.
Yeah, I love sweets, so I'm thinking of making a dessert. We don't have many dessert items, so I thought I'd kill 2 birds with 1 stone. By the way, my mom and dad are considering a new pasta sauce. And Faulkner seems to be working on snacks to pair with our drinks.
Snacks to pair with drinks?
Want me to join the judges panel? I'll give each one a thorough evaluation.
Shara, you're getting off topic. But Elisa, if this much is already decided, it doesn't seem like you have much to worry about.
Well, about that. I don't think any ordinary dessert is going to be enough to get my parents' degree to put
on the menu. Did I do this quest in the original? I don't remember this quest.
It's hard to explain, but just tasting good isn't good enough.
Thank you for the 1 bet. I'm 1 cent richer. So I said I spent $6 today? No, I spent $5.99.
The advantage, huh? Sounds tough.
So that's what's been troubling you.
Yeah, right? The more I think about it, the less I feel like I have a grasp on it. The advantage, huh? To me, the first thing that comes to mind is...
Oh, 2 cents. There we go. $5.98. Yeah.
You guys pay extra special attention to your ingredients, right? That's right. One of our biggest selling points is that we generously use ingredients from Purcell Farm. I was planning to use farm fresh ingredients for the new dessert item as well. Their vegetables, eggs, and milk are all so delicious.
Plus, it's so close to rolling. Fresh ingredients are always easy to get your hands on.
I see. It's so obvious. I never really gave it much thought. Purcell Farm. Yeah, I think there's something there. Maybe helping out at the farm and directly handling the ingredients would help give me some ideas. All right, it's decided. Let's head there right away.
What?
You gotta strike while the iron's hot, you know. We'll take you to the farm ourselves.
Can I fast travel, or do I have to, like, actually walk there?
Besides, I'm sure Tia would be glad to have you. That may be true, but you're on a rush to leave, right? I mean, yeah, but you can't just expect us to ignore a friend in need, you know? Isn't that right, Joshua?
Yeah, I don't want to leave any regrets behind before we set off. Sure, it'll be a bit of a detour, but...
No worries. We're already involved anyway. After all, helping people in trouble is what bracers do. Even you, Sherazard? Well, thank you all so much. I can head to the farm right away, but are you all ready, Estelle?
Map movement will be restricted for a while. I don't think there's anything I need to do here. At least not right now.
Yeah, let's head there now.
With that, Estelle and the others headed to Purcell Farm. I mean, this isn't a story-related quest.
Welcome, you two. Elisa and Sherazard too. What a large crowd. Surprised to see us?
Sorry for dropping by unannounced.
No, not at all.
Oh my god, so many woman voices. Okay. My nose is stuffy. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Warboss Toon, Starry Night Sky, let's go. Thank you for the gifted sub.
But is something going on? You all look so serious. Sorry for barging in like this. The truth is, there's something I could really use your help with, Teal.
So many women voices. Glad that we have a woman to make them then. There's so many to keep track of at once.
I understand now. So you want to help out on the farm to get inspiration for a new menu item?
Can you imagine if you tried to do it?
Sure. Knock yourself out. Thank you, TL. No, I should be the one thanking you. I was all alone just now. Since Mom and Dad are working since morning, they're just taking a break now with my brother and sister. By the way, Estelle, would you guys like to help out too? Might be a good way to get your mind off things. Besides, the more hands we have, the better.
Classic Tio, always one step ahead.
Let's see. Seeing as we've come all this way, we might as well lend a hand. That okay with you, Shara? As long as we don't stay too late, it shouldn't be a problem. In that case, though, I think I'll just watch from the sidelines. Thank you, everyone. You're really helping me out. Now then, let's get right to it. There are 3 tasks I'd like your help with. Picking strawberries, collecting eggs, and milking the cows.
I feel like this is definitely a new quest. I don't remember this quest at all in the original game. Till to being the man, the myth, the legend. I'm in a good mood today, felt gifty. Aw, thank you. I just stepped away from the computer when you gave me that.
I'll explain each one, so feel free to start with whatever job interests you most.
Got it. I feel like I remember this question. Was it in the original? Did I just not do it? Or somehow my brain has completely wiped it?
Alright, where should we start?
Alright! I'm all pumped up. Joshua, let's do our
Or am I crazy too?
Got it.
You waited for Starry to step away? Oh my god, how did you know?
This should help get her mind off of it.
Okay, strawberries. How do I collect them? Oh, there we go. Maybe I just wiped this quest from my memory for some reason.
All these strawberries look so shiny and delicious.
Yes, all the ingredients on Purcell Farm looks incredibly fresh.
I know, right? And they always taste so good too. Like they're really premium quality. Oh, please, you're making me blush. Anyway, about harvesting the strawberries. Please pick strawberries that are bright red all the way up to the stem.
I could see how you would delete the memory of this quest. It's just so long. Like, already, we've been playing for, what, 15 minutes? And what have we accomplished? Nothing. That means they're all ripe and ready. Too much talking. Not enough action.
Let's see who can pick the tastiest looking strawberry. Okay, leave it to me.
Either you wiped it from your memory or my mind is making up non-existent memories. Blue, how can there be trails in the sky? There's no forest in the sky, silly. I didn't name the game. I think the person who named this game doesn't know how the earth works.
Right. The strawberries around here all look ready for picking. All right. Which strawberry looks the best?
No, don't make me pick. Drooping stems. Red seeds on the surface. Red seeds? Strawberries don't have red seeds? Wait, this is a BP point. I don't want to lose my BP points. There's no way this was in the... Or if this was in the original, they added this BP choice thing. Hold on, what is this quest called? Trails in the sky. First chapter. Strawberries? Oh my gosh. Strawberry, strawberry. Why is nothing showing up? With red seeds on the surface. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Maybe a drifting stem means the strawberry is really big, but I don't know.
The ones with red seeds on the surface look best.
Whoa, those are some huge strawberries. Wait, hold out your hand and then look how those strawberries are literally covering the whole palm. Those are huge.
Now then, I wonder who picked the tastiest looking strawberry. Let's see. To my amateur eye, they all look equally delicious. I'm so excited.
Maybe in this universe, strawberries had red seeds? I guess so.
Estelle strawberry has red seeds, meaning it's fully ripe and super sweet.
Is anyone here a strawberry expert? I wouldn't know.
Estelle wins this round. You really have an eye for quality. Yay! Teal picked my strawberry.
Nice job.
I was pretty confident too, but Estelle's strawberry definitely looks better.
Definitely not a strawberry expert. I don't know. Okay, so we got our strawberry. Chicken. Let's go this way. What's over here? Oh. Chicken. I've seen a few in my life, but I cannot weigh in on red seeds. I feel like when I've seen strawberries with red seeds, I thought it was just because they were sitting out for too long. Like usually I see them like when they're sitting in my fridge and it's been a while and then the seeds start turning red. I just thought that meant that they're starting to go bad, so I should eat them quickly. Stare. Gee.
Ah, it laid an egg. Man, no matter how many times I see it, there's always something so magical about that moment when a chicken lays an egg.
All right, let's collect this one too. Don't tell me we're gonna have an egg competition or something.
I feel a bit guilty though. It's like we're stealing from them. Watching this really makes you appreciate the ingredients that much more, and not just the eggs. I guess it's not here after all.
Huh? What's wrong?
Actually, we recently started raising a new breed of chicken. It's a brown chicken, and it lays brown eggs too. But they say this chicken is a bit strange, and it lays its egg in different places each time. So I'm always left searching to find its eggs. Wow, so chickens really do have different personalities, huh?
How about we go looking for this egg?
Yeah, it'll be like a treasure hunt. Sounds fun. Thank you, that would be a huge help. Based on past experience, it's probably in a quiet place where people usually don't walk through.
I hope the game tells me where it is. No. Okay, a place where people would not usually walk through. That kind of tells us nothing. Let's see. So somewhere kind of away from the paths. Maybe in like a corner over here? No. Will there be an egg in the ground? Like, will I see it? Or do I just have to walk up somewhere and hope? Oh, there's the brown chicken. Chicken trying to save its future children. Y'all turned it into a game. We found him. He's in the corner. Apparently my mom made up this quest in my memory because it's apparently brand new for this remake. Okay. Ah, found the chicken egg. So they did add some new quests. Okay, that's interesting to know. We should call Tio and Elisa over. Couldn't recall this quest either.
Wow, this egg really is brown.
I feel like I would remember a quest that would be this long if it was in the original. Does it taste different too?
It does. Perhaps because they're raised differently. The yolk's firmness and flavor are somewhat unique. To bring out those characteristics, we've adjusted their feed a little. Huh. Here I thought eggs were just eggs. If we're using eggs in the new menu item, I'd love to try and highlight those unique qualities.
All I'm saying is, Elisa, you better win whatever menu competition this is, because this is taking a while. Right again. I'm always right. Nah, that's a lie.
Alright, that should do it for the egg collecting. Good job, everyone.
Okay, last thing is, what, milk? What else do we do for dessert? Cows! We're gonna milk a cow? Is that what we're gonna do?
Okay, let's try milking the cows.
All I know is don't let Estelle do it.
But, How do we do that again? Don't worry, I'll show you. I'll let the cows out, so just give me a minute. And that's how you do it. Just gently squeeze as you milk. Wow, I had no idea cow's milk was this warm.
I mean, it's coming from inside the body. What did you expect?
All right, I'm a little nervous, but here goes. Wow, you did it! It's kind of fun to watch, huh?
Maybe I didn't squeeze hard enough. You know, that kind of just reminded me. I remember when I was in elementary school, I don't know if this was because there was a farm kind of literally right next to my elementary school. I don't even recall if these were the same farmers that were next to my school, if maybe they hired some farmers to bring them to my school. But when I was in elementary school, I feel like they only did this 1 year or maybe 2 years. I don't remember how old I was. I think it was the earlier years of elementary school, but they had all of us kids in the school. I think they did it 2 separate times. One for like K through 3, and then a second show for 4 through 6. And then they had these cows brought to us, and they basically taught us about cows. I remember them telling us that like cows had like 2 stomachs, and then the way that they would eat would be like they'd eat grass, they'd chew it, and then they'd swallow it, and then their stomach would like their first stomach would wash it and like soak in it, and then they would regurgitate it, and then they would chew it again, and then they would swallow it, and then it would go to their second stomach. And I remember being like, huh? Whose idea was that? Whoever made cows, who thought that was a good idea? And then the farmers did also show like how to milk a cow, but none of the kids were allowed to participate though, which I think makes sense. Maybe for the cow's safety. You never know when a kid would just accidentally do it wrong and tick off the cow. But I remember that they did that. I don't know why they did that. Maybe I guess it was considered educational, but I don't know anybody who went into being a farmer after that. John Cow invented cows.
Yeah, but that's okay. Joshua, you're up next. Now then.
Yeah, that farm, we had a lot of instances with that farm. There was a time, maybe trigger warning if you don't like animal death, but there was a cow one time. So the way that my school was set up, it was our school, and then towards like the back of the like play area, we had this huge acre of grass. And towards like the back corner of the acre of grass connected to a hill, where that hill had a farm on top of it. And during the day, the cows would come down the hill, and they would you know, eat grass and whatnot. There was like we had like a wire fence separating it, so we never like, so like you know, we were separated. And there was a time that one of the cows was pregnant. And I remember every day from when that cow was pregnant, the kids were so fascinated by the cow being pregnant and whatnot. And like, you know, everyone was so happy. They're like, oh my God, we're going to see a baby cow. Woo, that'd be exciting. And then one day during recess, I remember they cut off, or they didn't let anyone go outside for recess or lunch, one of the two. And we all went to the media center instead. And we all thought that was super odd because normally we only would go to the media center for breaks if it was raining and no one could play outside. But it was a clear sunny day. And I do remember seeing like once, I think it was during lunchtime. When lunchtime was over, I don't remember how old I was. I think maybe this was the later years. So I think I was maybe 4th or 5th grade. And we were walking back to our classroom. And I see that there's like a bunch of adults like on both sides of the fence, one on the hill and then some from the school side. And they're all crowding around this cow. And in my mind, I was thinking, oh, is it the cow that was pregnant? But I was confused at first. So I was like, why are there so many adults? And then I processed it. I was like, wait, the cow's giving birth. And apparently, yeah, that's what was happening. That's why they didn't want any of the kids to be outside during lunch because they didn't want kids to see that. But apparently, sad part, that mother cow had problems with their birth, and the baby was born feet first, not head first. So unfortunately, both that baby and the mother cow both passed away. So that was really sad. And I remember the next day going into school and going to like that side of the playground where it connected to the hill, and there was a grave, or there were two graves. There was one for the mama cow and one for the baby cow. Cause like you could see like the mounds, and you could kind of assume like that's where they were both buried. And we were like, oh no. So that was sad. That's about like the most experience I've ever had with cows. Was way back then. Poor cows. I know that felt so bad for that, because all the kids were so excited. We really wanted to see a baby cow, but oh well. It is what it is. No one could do anything about it. But I think that's why there were so many adults there, because there was that cow was having problems giving birth, but then that ended up happening.
Hey, come on. Quit hogging the cows. It's my turn, right? I can't wait. Estelle, calm down first. Take a deep breath before you start. Be gentle with the cow, okay? Estelle, you're always so rough with them at first. Jeez, you're worrying too much. I'm not a little kid, you know.
I once got to work with a most polite unicorn goat. He was missing a horn. Aw, cute. Unicorn goat. Unicorns should be real. I don't understand why they're not. It just makes sense that they would exist, you know? Like, if we have narwhals, why don't we have unicorns?
I'll show you guys. I can milk cows even better than Joshua. I'll give her points for enthusiasm, but...
Oh, I'm even more worried. My small town had a mini zoo near my elementary school with bunnies, goats, pigs, cows, chickens, ducks, and so on. You could pet the smaller animals alone and the larger under supervision. Oh, dang, that's kind of cool how they would let you like pet the animals. Put strength into all fingers. Put strength to my thumb and index finger. Little finger. I don't even think you really use your little finger. Okay, from what I remember. Okay, you guys remember that the random cow education thing I've had in elementary school? Well, today's the day I put that knowledge to use. Thumb and index finger. Yay! What, almost like 20, 30 years later, that knowledge is finally being used? Let's go. The mini zoo was right next to the town butchery. Once where science is done curing cancer, they should pivot to inventing unicorns. I agree. Let's invent a unicorn. Unicorns would just bring so much whimsy to this world. That's exactly what we need. Incredible time to have this knowledge. Yeah. Remember, guys, not everything you learn is useless. Maybe you'll need it later down the line. 20, 30 years later, around there. I don't remember exactly how old I was, so it's around 20 to 30 years when that happened in elementary school. Oh yeah, finally something from school coming up in real life. Yeah! In video games. We have giraffes. How come unicorns don't already exist? Exactly. What makes more sense? A horse with a horn or a horse with a really long neck, you know? Are giraffes horses? Or like they're cousins of horses, right?
Okay, next is the middle finger. Then the ring finger.
Yes, that's how you do it.
Phew, looks like we worry too much. You're probably better at this than I am, aren't you? Now I'm a master at milking too.
I think you might be getting ahead of yourself. 3 of them continued taking turns milking the cows until the job was done. Yeah! I got 2 BP points.
Phew! I worked up a mega sweat.
Great work, everyone. I'll keep watch just in case, but I haven't seen any signs of those crop thieves returning either. Well, that's right, those little animals that we for some reason didn't kill. They are a hooved animal, so I guess they are horse adjacent. Yeah. They're like the most different from regular horses. So, who knows? If they're their own species, or not species, if they're their own family, or if they're adjacent to horses or something.
Huh? Shara, is that what you were doing?
So that's why you were touring the farm with us.
That's really helpful. It's important to keep an eye on things even after the mission is done. Be sure to keep that in mind, Estelle.
Fine. Horses are actually more related to rhinos than giraffes? Rhinos? In what way? What makes them more related to rhinos than giraffes? Just because of their size? There's no way. So then is like a rhino a modern unicorn then? Are the real unicorns rhinoceros? Do we have it all wrong? Because rhinos have a horn. Rhinos are chubby unicorns. Hi, Cubine. Wait, so we're wrong. The real unicorns are rhinos then. Oh, but rhinos are not very whimsy. They're the very opposite of whimsy. They're more destructive. Oh no! We have discovered something today that we should not have. Giraffes are Artiodactylia, even-toed ungulates. And both rhinos and horses are Perissodactyla, odd-toed ungulates. What the so their feet. I feel like I've just heard information that I shouldn't have. I know Reiner, Kara, they are sweet animals according to him. I'm never gonna look at either a unicorn or a rhino the same again. I don't like that. It makes sense when you think about it. It's all about the hoof. Yeah, and because it makes sense is why I'm having a hard time accepting it. Well, there we have it, guys. Unicorns do exist.
I'll prepare some tea, so please come inside and take a break. What are you gonna do after this, Tio? I'll record what you've harvested into our inventory list. We should have enough to fulfill all our orders, so after that I'll prepare the shipping paperwork.
Wow, you handle all that too?
That's amazing. You're basically already full-time staff. Phew, I'm still nowhere near that level.
I wouldn't say that.
Speaking of which, did you get any inspiration for your new menu item? Yeah, kind of. My time here reminded me once again how wonderful Crypta farm ingredients are.
Giraffes have 4 compartment stomachs, while both horses and rhinos only have 1. So are giraffes cows? Cows have 2. Wait, so that means cows and giraffes are more closely related then. Are closer to giraffes and cows, which actually kind of makes sense. Their heads look similar. Hi, Mark. Hello.
There's so much more to Crypta farm ingredients than just being local.
I see. Well, it sounds like a pretty big win.
Yeah, but I still haven't quite figured out what the dessert itself should be. Maybe I should take a short break and think it over.
That sounds like a good idea. Now I'm suddenly craving something sweet.
Cows' hooves are also split into 2 sections. So giraffes and cows are closely related then. Okay. Giraffes are 2 cows stacked on each other, walking on stilts and a fake head on a stick.
They say you start...
Oh, wrong voice. They say you start craving sweets when you're tired.
Come to think of it, Elisa, you've always used to make something sweet and delicious for us, didn't you? What was it called again? That white one with the stripes?
Oh, that was... Wait a second.
Oh my god. How long is this quest?
What is it?
This.
Did you get a new idea?
Yeah, it just hit me. Estelle, that's it. With that, I might be able to create a new menu that even Dad and the others will approve of. I'm starting to look forward to it.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Giraffes are vicious, long-necked cows. Joshua got a very feminine voice all of a sudden. The group then left the farm and returned to Abend. Then Elisa began cooking based on the idea she came up with. Shortly after, she gathered the staff to present her new menu idea.
Ta-da! Here's my new menu idea. I call it the Sunshine Strawberry Mille Crepe.
God, I want a crepe so bad. I was literally thinking about a crepe today and yesterday. Oh my god. You know, I did want to go today, but I ended up coming home a little bit later than I wanted to, and I was like, fuck, I really want a crepe. Maybe I'll ask my friend to go with me either tomorrow or this weekend. A quote I just found. Giraffes are more closely related to cows, deer, and camels. If you look at a giraffe's head, they have ossicones, those horn-like bumps, which are those similar to a deer's antlers and anything you find on a horse. Which that makes sense. That looks like a cake I want to eat IRL. It reminds me, has anyone here, I doubt it. No, I don't think anyone here has. But there's this anime that I watched a long time ago. Yumero Patissier. It was my anime introduction. That show was all about baking. And I believe they made this exact crepe in the show. Or I could be wrong. It's been a few years since I've seen it. But I think they made this in the show. And I was looking at it and I was like, wow, it looks just like it. Oh my god. Sorry, my eyes are itchy now. Oh, my allergies. It's moved on from my nose to my eyes. Ugh. There's something in my room I'm allergic to. I've never had a crepe in real life. I do remember you said that, Alice. They're pretty easy to make too, though. Although, I guess if you've never had it or don't know anyone that's made it, it might be, you wouldn't really know if it tastes good if you haven't made it if you try to make it yourself without trying it from somewhere else first. But they're pretty easy to make. If there's nowhere you can get it.
Even I'm getting nervous.
You have migraine allergies? What part is it going after next? I don't know. You know, this is gonna sound odd, but a lot of things on my face migrate. What I mean by that is, for example, when I was a teenager, I used to only ever get acne on my forehead. And then as I moved in towards college, my acne traveled to my temples. And then I would no longer get acne on my forehead. Then come to after college into my 20s, my acne then traveled to my cheeks, and then I no longer got acne on my temples. And then coming into later years, my acne has now traveled to my chin. And I'm like, what the hell? Why is my acne moving? Why is it just finding new places to live on my face? Because I have not had a pimple on my forehead since I was a teenager.
Oh my, the flavors of egg and milk really stand out.
It's easy to eat and seems like it would appeal to both kids and adults. Wonderful. I can practically see Pertzel Farm overflowing with nature's bounty. Thank goodness. It seems to be getting a lot of great feedback. But the crepe batter isn't cooked thoroughly enough. Also, this whipped cream texture isn't quite right. Considering how much effort Mille, I think it's Miel? My French is rusty.
It might take too long to serve.
Well, that's true. It is an unfamiliar menu item after all.
No way. I was so confident in it.
Hang on just 1 second. Elisa worked really hard on this, you know.
Hey now, it's not our place to interfere. Well, there certainly are several issues to address. But, yes.
Yes. Faulkner, you agree to it too, don't you?
Elisa,
We've decided to officially adopt your new menu item, the Sunshine Mille Crepe. What? But you said there were lots of problems.
Well, it's true. It might be a bit early to leave the preparation of this new item entirely to you, Elisa. And there are some issues we need to address before serving it, but they're all things we can easily handle. The deciding factor was your genuine understanding, Elisa.
Huh? What do you mean? Our shop always puts our customers first. We aim to serve food that's both healthy and delicious, so customers can smile and stay healthy.
My mouth is not moving. Hello? Vtuber camera? Ugh, I'm bored. Is this mission over yet?
That's why we get fresh ingredients from Purtell Farm every morning.
I see. Wow, they travel all there every morning?
This Mille Crepe has a gentle flavor that shows great care for whoever eats it. Plus, it really highlights the freshness of our ingredients.
Indeed. It's still a bit rough around the edges, but it's definitely the Abed flavor. Well done. Keep up the good work, Elisa.
Thanks, Dad. I will.
Looks like I can't afford to fall behind either.
Everyone. Estelle, Joshua, I did it.
Yeah, you sure did, Elisa.